go the way that you expected it to go. In fact, probably most times it doesn't. Hey guys, it's Brittany. My hair is a bit of a mess, but it is what it is. I am coming at you today with a 6-week update on the chicks. It's not the 6-week update that I expected to give. Someone's preening my hair. Ma'am, will you stop? It's Sweet Pea. She wants me to pick her up. She also wants the food that is in the crate for Miss Peaches. And you might be able to see why my hair is such a mess right now. We're going to try this. So it's not the 6-week update that I was expecting to give on the chicks. Yesterday, I let the chickens out, the 2-year-old chickens, and moved the chicks from their overnight spot to their brooder that I have here in the run. And everything seemed fine. I went to run some errands. I picked up a grocery order, came home, put the groceries away, and then I came out to check for eggs and check on the chicks. And I saw that Georgia, my little cream leg bar, was on her side with her legs out. I ran to check on her, but she unfortunately had already passed. As I've mentioned in all of my updates on the chicks, she just, I don't know, I think she was maybe, Sweet Pea wants up here and wants to be part of things. Sweet Pea, this is not your video. Not your video. I've mentioned in the videos, updates on them, that I kind of suspected maybe she was a runt and maybe wasn't absorbing nutrients like she should have been, because she really wasn't sizing up like I would have thought she would have. So I can only assume that was the issue. I did open her. Don't go in there and eat her food. That's not your food. You had your food. Yeah, you're spicy today. This is supposed to be a serious video. Chickens keep it fun. Anyway, I was able to open George's beak, and it looked like she had some food in the tip of her beak and maybe towards the back of her mouth. So, and she didn't feel like she had any food in her crop. So it didn't seem as though she had been able to eat breakfast. Don't you peck her. Don't you peck her. Ah! It didn't seem like she was able to eat her breakfast. I don't know if she choked or died just because she was nutrient deficient. I had been giving her some chicken vitamins. I don't know. I'm trying to just not harp on it too much, because I do feel like she kind of was already struggling and it wasn't necessarily anything that I had done. And I just hope that she had a good life here, though short it was. I know she got lots of snuggles here and love, and I hope she felt it. And I hope she didn't suffer in her death. But anyway, she's not here anymore with us, unfortunately. But we do still have Peaches right here. And she is growing like crazy and chickening very well. Dust bathing, scratching, hecking, everything. She likes to perch a lot. She doesn't even like to be held. She wants to perch on your arm. And she definitely is wanting to become more of the grown-up flock, but yeah, she's not going to get to do that yet. She's not big enough to defend herself. Although I do think that I would actually trust her most with my rooster when I put her around any of them. He seemed like he might actually be nurturing with her, and all the girls just looked at her like they wanted to beat her up. So she needs a little more time of being protected and not fully integrated. But she is 6 weeks and 1 day old. She's gonna turn her butt around and poop on me. I know she is. And I don't have my cream leg bar anymore. But I do have something else to show you. So this is what I wanted to show you. I guess now we're going to have some crossover videos. The feed store, my local feed store, had chicks that they got a couple weeks ago, and then they posted that they were marked down or reduced. And since Georgia died and we stopped Peaches, and I didn't want her to be the only young one that will be integrating into the flock, I talked my husband into getting some more chicks. Now, they are, they should be 2 weeks and 1 day old. So they're younger than Peaches and significantly smaller. So they'll need to be under the warmer lamp and be treated a little bit differently than Peaches. But, oh, don't poop on me. Why do y'all like to poop on me? But soon enough, we'll be able to put them together and let them get to know each other and make their own little group to take on the 2-year-old girls. But we're working on names. I have some ideas in the runnings, but this one here is a barred rock, and this is a red cross. And I don't know, I found conflicting information. Basic Google search showed that a red cross is a Rhode Island red rooster crossed with a Colombian hen. But then I saw something that said a red cross is Rhode Island red crossed with, I think, a New Hampshire red. But I'm not sure. She does have some different colorings on her wings and patterns that I don't think that the Rhode Island red and New Hampshire red would have. But the Colombian is white with some black markings. So it would make sense for the Colombian part to be in there. But yeah, so that's what we have here in addition to our flock. Certainly doesn't replace Georgia. I am sad about Georgia for her individually, and also the fact that I'm not going to have the blue eggs that I would have gotten with her or from her, and I'm not going to get the little fluffy head feathers that she would have had. But life happens, and it is what it is. So hopefully these two do well for me, and hopefully they're both girls. They are both supposed to be girls, and they're looking like they're girls so far. The good thing about getting them not freshly delivered to the store is they've had a little time to develop and feather out and stuff. And you can see no red, no major sizes in the combs, but these are our 2 new chicks, and I'll keep you updated on the names we come up with and their progress and Peach's progress. So this is their first update, and they are 2 weeks and 1 day old. So I'll update you on the next one on them and Peaches, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.